Assalamu alaikum and good afternoon, audience. We're back again to your favorite channel with one of our very, very special guests today, someone that I've known actually from a very long time. I can say when I started the school, she actually started after me in the Kellyville campus. That was only, I think, 2 terms after me. But yeah, I've actually known her for a very, very long time. She's actually a backbone for the office as well, and also looks after the library. So she's none other than our very, very well-known librarian, and also so many other hats that she wears. And we've got a photo as well over there, so I'm going to pass it on to her. It's none other than Miss Kheir, and we also call her Joanne. So I'll pass it on to Miss Joanne, and she will talk about the photo there. I can definitely tell which one you are in that photo, and also we'll talk about her, about what she does in the school. It's all over to you.
Thank you. Yeah, my name is Joanne. I did start at the Strathfield campus. I think I've been here for now 12 years. I think I've been for 12 years. Yeah. This is a photo of my brother and I. There's not much difference between age. There's not a big age gap. So I don't remember the photo, but it's my favorite photo because me and my brother are really close, and he's my only brother. So I come from a family of 6, but he's the only boy, and I'm the eldest.
And so you've only got one brother, so that he must be really cherished, I must say that.
Haram, actually, he isn't. My father passed away and gave him all the burdens of the girls, but I love him dearly. So I look up to him, and he's our male role model in the family.
Well, I must say, if looking at that photo, your features haven't changed that much.
Really? Is that how ugly I am? No, I'm joking. Yeah, no, I don't think I've changed either. I don't know if my kids look like me or...
I do think Aliyah actually does look like you. She does
Really?
have some resemblance.
Perhaps. Yeah, maybe.
Look, tell us what you do at school as well.
As you said, I am the librarian, and I don't know. I do a lot of things. I can't really pinpoint what I do. I help out in the office. I don't know. You can tell me. What do I do?
At the moment, you've got a very special role as well to look after the magazine. I mean, that must be a very daunting
Unfortunately,
task.
yes. I actually just received that job 3 weeks ago, so that's why I'm bombarding you staff. I'm so sorry.
Oh no, it's all right. I mean, I totally
It comes from
understand
the top, and then I get attacked, so then I go to the others.
Well, you know what? There's an analogy. Everything comes from the top, and the ones at the bottom, they bear the worst of the burdens.
Yeah, that's how I feel at the moment. Sorry, but
well, no, that's okay. You don't have to be sorry. I mean, that's a difficult job. I tell you what. I mean, we definitely need to have a good magazine, and we definitely need some really good people to actually make that happen. And so, I do think you're well deserved for that role.
But it's not me that does the magazine, it's the staff. I just put everything together. So this is everybody's work. So this is a team effort.
I think to collate everything is also a very hard job. I mean, just to get everyone on board. And if you've got people like me who are very, very lazy and always put things at the last minute, I tell you what, it's not a very easy job.
I think, guys, everybody's the same. Trust me. We all leave things to the last minute.
Well, tell us what's something that you always wanted to learn. I mean, we all want to learn things, and I'm sure you know so many things, but there's always things that we want to learn.
We're always learning, so I'm still learning every day. I did say that I'd like to learn. I don't know how to read Arabic. I've tried so hard, but I can't read Arabic for the life of me.
Well, you've got some really good people in the office, and I'm sure Miss Umayma actually is a good reader of Arabic, so she can definitely help you out.
She can, but I don't know. I think when it comes to this area, this is difficult for me. I find I struggle a lot. I've tried. I actually tried for a whole year. I couldn't get it.
Well, then get the Arabic coordinator, Miss Olsen. She's actually very good at teaching, so possibly she'll be a good mentor, and also to teach you how to read Arabic.
Inshallah. That's something I want to learn, inshallah.
Well, I'm
learning every day.
What else? I mean, there's always, I mean, everyone wants to learn a language. I want to learn so many
Oh,
languages. Trust me, I want to learn Portuguese. I don't know why, but
oh.
I think it's a very unique language. So, what, what else do you
I
want to
want to
learn?
learn to control, I don't know, my behavior, the way I react to things sometimes. I think that's something I want to learn. I think I stress out quite quickly. So I stress out and then I panic. And I want to learn to control that.
Yeah, it's also, it's also the environment that we work in. And you're right. Most of us, if we are able to control our emotions, what great life would we have?
Yeah.
I really say that, everyone, we should actually be working on it. And I am the same as well. I may look like one of the most coolest person, but when I lose my
You are.
when I when I actually lose my cool, I'm probably not one of the best people. So look, we can all, and I tell you what, there's so many ways that we can do that, but this is not the platform. This is your platform. So hopefully, when we meet and we bump in the corridor, I'll give you some advice on that as well.
Inshallah, inshallah.
So
Inshallah,
what?
meet in the corridor.
well, me and you will bump into each other pretty much every day. I mean, there's always something happening.
Yeah.
So, what is something that you really know well? I know your library really well. You know where the books are really is a place. So,
That's just a facade. I don't really. I pretend I do. I don't know. I don't know if I know something really well other than shopping. I think Osna mentioned that to me. I'm good at shopping. Anything design I can help you with.
well, I can tell you what you definitely know a lot about designers. I mean, I remember your phone cover. I Let me get
Oh
this
yeah,
right.
the infamous phone cover. The kid used to, Mr. Apostoli once mentioned, he's like, "Is that pencils?" I'm like, "No."
I think designers do have an attraction. Like people tend to. I mean, I'm far away from designers. Trust me.
You're wearing Adidas.
Or this one's, I don't want to say it on the camera. This one's, okay, just leave it there. So, this one's one of those. I actually got it from, what's that place? Alibaba Express. And
Really?
then I had my name at the back as well.
Can
So
I have a look?
they gave me this Adidas logo.
No way.
So there's my name at the back. I'll show you later.
Personalized, huh?
Yeah, it's personalized. Yes.
Yeah, I
Anything
think
else like?
I shop like there's no tomorrow. That's me.
Anything else like, where people really come to you? I know, people come to me, people come to so many other people, that they always come to you. Okay, you know what, well, let's go to Joanne. She definitely knows that well, and she will give us a good advice.
I can't speak on my behalf myself. I'm not comfortable in doing that, but I know people think that I know everything, but that's just comes with time. I mean, work-wise, that is. But other than no, I don't want to brag. So I don't know. Let other people decide for themselves. What
Are
I'm
you sporty? Like, do you
not
play any
at
sport?
all.
No. Okay,
No.
so what else? I mean, you must do
Oh,
something.
you know what I'm good at? Yes, that's right. Umama just mentioned it. I can diet well, so I watch what I eat.
Oh, so that's good. One of the things is we need to watch what goes inside. It's it's really important. Or maybe I can come to you for my diet plan. I'm actually looking to lose some weight, so I'll probably come to
I
you.
was gonna ask you for that because you've done that. What was that thing that you did with the dates for a couple of? Remember you did the dates diet?
Yeah, so I was on a date and water diet for 6 days in a row. I only
Yeah.
had dates and water.
I don't know how you survived, but anyway, you lost heaps of weight then.
Well, I did. I When I started the school, actually was 80. Now I'm 71.
MashaAllah. From that diet,
That diet, and I do that every now and then.
I can't last only on dates though.
I'll tell you what, I'll give you an advice now, for everyone that be listening later on. If you go on a water diet, start that. Your mind will clear up. I guarantee you this. You'll start looking at things in a very different way. Your senses will work in a way that you've never imagined before. You start smelling the leaves and the trees as well. If you can go on a water diet, just start with 2 days. A human body can survive for weeks on water. So, and the doctors actually do say it's a detoxing our bodies and what we are eating. So, if you want to go and start on something, go on a water diet. See how your senses start working, your sense of smell, your sense of thinking, your body completely changes. You go back to the seerah. You know how the prophet
Yeah.
actually would live his life just on water. So can you imagine that? So
You know,
there are benefits in that.
I don't think I can do water only.
Well, you can try for a day.
I can't do that one.
Well, tell us something that people usually get surprised when they hear something about. So they say, "Oh, you like we never knew that was something that you could do."
I don't know. Osna? What is it? I don't know.
You got phone a friend there.
I've got found a friend with me, yeah. I don't know if there's something that I don't know.
I think when I got surprised when I found out that Ali and Aliyah were your children, like something I do think you've aged really well. I mean, I don't want to say
Really?
you're really old, but
I am old, yeah. I've got
but
an eight. She actually
when
turns 18 in next week, next Friday.
no, 18 is old. 18 is quite old. That
Yeah,
means you've just left school, so that's okay.
yeah, I am. I don't know what people don't that I've been here for so long. I've lasted. I think that's probably a good thing.
You said you were here for 12 years, yeah? That's a
12 years,
surprising
yeah.
fact. 12 years, that's a
I
long time.
started when Aliyah was in kindergarten. Maybe I should leave now that she's leaving.
Oh, you know what? Me and you have a similarity. I started my teaching career when I dumped my chaplaincy career from the prison when my son was in kindergarten, Ibrahim. He's in year 6 now.
Oh, subhanallah, there you go. See?
So that's 7 years of teaching.
Yeah. I
Since
was
he started school and I started school. We started on the same day,
same thing. Actually,
2015.
I was working at the bank for 7 years prior to that. CBA. I was a lender. A home
There
loan,
you go. That's a surprising fact. You were a lender.
yeah, a home loan lender. So anything regarding home loans, I can hook you up.
Well, look, we always have things about ourselves that we don't until we tell people that people will never know. And you are a banker, and on the camera, there's another person who was in the office that was a banker. Yasmin's mum, was she a banker
Yes,
as well?
Susan Bata was a banker. That's what we bonded on.
Oh, there you go. See, I was
Yeah.
trying to think of that.
Yes. We both work for the CBA as well.
Oh, so you both were at the same place, doing
Yes.
the same
Not the
thing.
same branch, but yes, the same thing. And then we ended up at the school.
Well, there's something with the bank. Did you know that my buddy in Stratfield is also a banker, Mr. Dario Hawat?
There's a colleague or a new teacher. Okay.
Is a new teacher. He's
Oh,
actually a banker. He was a financial banker, and he's teaching history now. So I'm actually doing my prac for my masters. That finishes my degree at the moment. So he's my buddy over there.
well, subhanAllah, my degree is Bachelor of Finance, but I'm the librarian here. But isn't that strange?
It is there. You go. That was that was unusually a very very surprising fact that
Yeah.
we actually didn't know about you. So
Yeah.
hopefully,
I
when I'm
studied
getting a house, I don't know when, I'll probably come to you to study the figures, like how
inshallah.
what figures are what I need in order to make profit while I'm still paying money back to the bank.
Inshallah. Yeah,
Okay.
I am good at that. That's probably why I'm a good shopper because I can manage my money well.
Well, there you go. That's why you can spend so much money on brands. I mean,
I don't
can you
actually.
on record? Can you tell us how much is your mobile phone cover? I'm not asking
Oh,
about
not
your
this one. This
mobile
one's
phone.
cheap. This one's cheap. I've moved on. I've gone from a Samsung these days. It's cheap.
Oh, so you're on Samsung now. You were an iPhone person, isn't it?
Yeah, but it died, so I don't want to. I don't want to buy a new phone. I just decided to stick with the
Well,
same.
iPhone 13 just came out just yesterday,
Oh no, thanks.
as we speak.
No thanks.
Okay, look, it was great talking to you. I want to ask you to give us an advice. You work in a place where you see so many faces. You
Yep.
actually see teachers every day, you see children every day, you actually see parents as well. You talk to so many people. Because I just recently found out today when I was trying to call you for the interview
Yep.
that you are actually on the switchboard. You've got a number that people can directly speak to you if they call.
Oh
from
yeah,
outside.
the school phone. Is that what you
Yeah,
mean?
that's right. On the
Yes.
switchboard, you've got a number which is number 5. So if you dial 5, they can speak to you directly.
Oh, I think a lot of teachers have picked that up. Miss Nicola Broth is constantly on speed dial these days.
Well, look, tell us, give us an advice. We all need advice. We advice is always important. Someone like you, as I said, who works so closely with so many people. I mean, tell us. Well, what do you do? How do you stay sane in these times?
I don't think many people know this, but I have been raising the kids by myself for about 10 years now. So I think for me, it is. I was discussing this earlier with Osna as well. We underestimate our capacity and capabilities, and I think I've learned that throughout the years. So I think Ali was in year 4, and for the longest of times, Ali was like, "Don't disclose that my dad's not around. Don't disclose that," and that was so hard for me to keep out of work. And I know that, and I think for me as well, it was so difficult for me to, if anyone was to approach me, where's their father, I was like, oh, it was just a taboo topic. I didn't want to discuss it. But then slowly with time, I became better with myself, better with the kids. And I don't know, just life, subhanahu wa ta'ala, you're just, we're stronger than we are. That's all.
Yeah, and you're right. That's the inner potential that we actually don't know until we utilize it.
Yeah.
That's such a great advice. Well, is there something you want to add? I mean, you've just raised a point over here. You've just said, mashallah, that you have raised your children alone for 10 years. I mean, that is in itself is a motivation for so many people that be listening. And if they're complaining about their circumstances, like
La, alhamdulillah.
if
That's
they
that's the life I've been given, and I accept it.
no, alhamdulillah. As I said, that's such a great motivation for so many people that be listening
Yeah.
later on.
I
I
don't want
mean,
to motivate people in the wrong way, but yes, I've been raising the kids alone.
I mean, it's not in the wrong way. Like when people going through, they look at stories. If they're
Yeah.
finding their life to be hard, they can
Yeah.
actually have some. They can be grateful for what Allah has given them. Like
Yes.
looking at people that they've got so little and they still manage.
Yes.
We complain about little of the things. I'll tell you very quickly. I know it's not about me, but I always put my 2 cents in.
That's okay.
So uh, my son, my laptop just recently died. So what happens with the little ones? They invest themselves into things which are not working. I told him, don't invest yourself in this laptop because the screen comes and goes. Now, yesterday he added so many apps on it and he was so happy. This morning it was not opening and he was very sad. And I said, do not invest yourself into this laptop. And that's why I put it on side. So this is what, they're not grateful for what they have. He's got his own iPad, he's got his own desktop, but because now he's so sad because that laptop's not working, which I already told him that you don't invest in this laptop.
But technology is life these days, apparently.
Well, it's amazing. Look, that was such a great advice. I really want to thank you for that.
Thank
Would you
you.
like to say anything else? Oh, we're not over yet. You can't say
Oh,
thank you. I've got the best part. Not the best part for you. But I don't know, but for me, it's the
now
best
you're
part.
scaring me. What do I have to do?
Okay.
Can I find a friend?
You can when I start the quiz. So basically, what's going to happen now? I'm actually going to start the quiz, and this quiz is just a brain test, sort of a brain teaser.
Okay.
You have to just answer the question. There is no right or wrong. That's it. There is a right answer.
Oh,
But again, your phone a friend, which I already know, don't want to, name and shame them on the camera. They did not get this right.
oh, okay.
and and so you can use them if you want.
I am
So
a user.
I'll be actually displaying the quiz now.
Okay.
And I know they're really getting hyped up. So hopefully I may be looking at these quizzes like 100 hours of quizzes in order to get mine right when they're interviewing me. So anyways, I'll I'll actually mute my mic and I'll
Okay.
put the volume up and I'll play the quiz.
All right.
And you've got to listen to it and then answer that. Okay.
All right.
There you go. So I'm going to just mute myself.
A rich man, Mr. Thomas Green, had been kidnapped, and the detective assigned to his case found a note at the crime scene. It read, 1st of January, 4th of October, 5th of March, 3rd of June. The detective guessed that the kidnapper's name was hidden in the note. The suspects were Jack Green, the rich man's son and heir, June Green, the man's wife, and John Jacobson, Mr. Green's employee. The detective deduced the name of the kidnapper in no time. Can you do the same in 10 seconds?
All right, what do you think? Who's the kidnapper?
June Green.
June Green. Let's see if that's the right answer.
1st of January means the first letter of the word January, J. 4th of October indicates the fourth letter of the word October, O. The 5th of March stands for the fifth letter of the word March, H. 3rd of June is the third letter of the word June, N. So, John Jacobson was the one that kidnapped Mr. Green.
I would have guessed the wife because the wife usually wants to kidnap the husband.
Well, as they said, it was actually the riddle could be solved with that note in there because the solution was actually in that note. But anyways, look, you did really well, and as I said, I really want to thank you for coming on and being part of this journey. Still got a lot of people. The people that we are coming closer to the numbers. We've got about 37 people already interviewed. Tell the staff in the office they are not ignored. Everyone will be interviewed.
Okay.
It's only I'm going through the numbers because I actually did a draw, and in that the names came.
Oh,
and
okay.
These names are just randomly picked up now. Just this week, I only randomly picked up the names, but I'll be coming to them. So in the meantime, I only want to also wanted to announce the people who are doing really well on the views. Hind actually now is over 280 views.
Oh, wow.
And Mr. Waleed from nowhere is 230 views now.
That's from his dua.
And he has now really hit the views, and still the most video that's viewed in terms of minutes, like people who have watched the video the longest minutes, is Mr. Zamil. Average 9 minutes. So his video is still being watched 9 minutes. Obviously, they're watching 9 minutes because his interview was 40 minutes long.
Oh, wow.
So his average time is 9 minutes. All right, with that, I really want to thank you. I want to thank everyone who's part of this. And I wish you all the best and look after yourself. Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam. Mr. Farhan, because I'm nervous, I've got a buddy.
I booked me as a blooper.
Put it in.
Oh, you got it, bro. You're going to put it as a blooper.
Look, I've even got a script.
I'm sure you've actually looked at all the riddles online, and
I
you probably
haven't.
know which one I'm going to be asking as well.
No, I promise I haven't. I just had a glimpse because I'm so nervous. And so Osna gave me some pointers.
No, it's all right. Don't worry. That's okay. It's always easy. I mean, I know it's very intimidating.
She's my mentor. You know what? On top of that, when I first started here,
Yeah.
remember when I first started here, Melbourne made you become my article?
Oh, okay. I don't remember.
In Melbourne, they made her my supervisor.
In Melbourne.
Remember here? You came to supervise me?
Oh, yeah, the appraisal. Anyway, this is your session. I'm going.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Actually, no, I don't want to say it that long. We're not doing a khutbah, so we'll start again. Okay.